What's good, player?
Yo. This is amazing,
I
man.
can't believe we're here,
This is your
man.
first time, so tell me what you see, what you think, what you feel.
Honestly, man, like, first, seeing this, walking into this space, it made me honored to be your partner, bro. Like, to see
That's
what
great.
you've built over the years.
Yeah.
And
Unknowingly.
I know what kind of work you put into everything you're involved in. And then just like, dog, the history of this room, of your family and your pops, man, it means a lot to be here. This is dope, man.
Sometimes I think I overlook like some of the things that I'm doing because I have this ultimate goal that I'm trying to achieve, and those things are like stair steps to that. And so I miss it. I miss out. You know, it's like
It's
ball.
hard to appreciate it while you're in
I
it,
know, it's
right?
like
But in
ball.
reflection, we can look back on it. But while you're in the grind and building, man, you're just on that path. So I get that, man. But no, this is incredible, man. Thank you.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
my pleasure
Yeah,
to
thank
have
you
my
for creating
brother
the
on my
space
side,
for us.
and also to continue this mission, man. Like, I think that I was born into it without understanding it until I had my own experiences, and not just my own experiences on the field, but my own experiences trying to leave the field and get into the field of business.
Well, really, that's what this space is about,
Why we're
right? Because
here.
ball is over for everybody here.
Eventually, the
But we
ball
have these
deflates.
transformative experiences, whether it's business, philanthropy. Some guys might just rock out with family life, whatever it is. Things are different. And, we want to celebrate the success they had, but also recognize, the path they're on now and understand what it's taken to make that switch.
And I think that a lot of people they compartmentalize life and work. And I think athletes, we've been trained to bring it all together because in that locker room environment, you're family. But then you also have to do work, and it's real business on the field. And maybe not a lot of people understand that. And so when we get out of football, people look through the lens of their own life. They work and it's life. Like they don't have a duality, or a lot of people don't. And so what we're showing people is so much bigger than the phrase more than an athlete. What type of ridiculous, simple phrase is that?
Yeah, I mean, it really starts with identity, right?
And I'm not dissing the people who made that phrase.
For
I'm
sure.
dissing the fact that we have to even use that phrase.
Well, athletes were put in such a box, right? So something was needed for culture to see athletes differently.
But the business box is the same. The guy that works for IBM or the lady who works for PwC or Apple, they tell everybody they work there. The only difference is their career longevity is much longer than 2.5 years. And so we're forced to pivot. They're not forced to pivot. Even if they get fired, they go into the same arena.
And that force to pivot is really the critical thing and really the ethos of corporate athlete, right? Being athletic, being able to work in any vertical, being able to adjust on the fly, being in one medium, transferring those skill sets to another and excelling, doing it at the very highest level, which you've been able to do. It's been fun watching you. I think I've done a little bit. We'll see.
You've done a lot. You've done a lot. I think this event, to me, is the pinnacle of everything that we do, man. It's honor at the highest level. These are the greatest players of all time. We're literally looking at some of the greatest players that you would ever, that you've ever cheered for. And yet, in the midst of honoring them, there's no football stuff in here. We're honoring them for the men that they are, for the philanthropists, for the businessmen, for the husbands, for the fathers, for all that stuff. And I think what we're doing is just changing the culture. We're changing the culture inside first, because we got to show ourselves our own identity. Then it's allowing everybody else to witness.
It's changing the culture. It's changing the mindset, right? Getting athletes to think about their identity bigger than the sport they play, because that's what we do. It's not who we are. We should be well-rounded individuals, complete humans, and that's what we see in this room.
And that's the crazy thing, man. Like, I think people have missed, and I think this is where we are right now, bro. People have missed the essence of being human, like being present, being real, all the things that we've gone through and the things that we discuss. It's so much bigger than the latest sports game or the latest music out. It's so much bigger than that. And my real passion, bro, like when I'm thinking about this corporate athletes thing, man, my passion is to mobilize a whole generation of people. And I don't mean generation by age, I mean generation by the era of human beings that exist today.
We're going
know?
to talk about that more, but I'm looking at those 3 stripes. It's a fresh new shirt. So that leads right into what engage means. And I want you to just touch on,
Man.
we're going to talk a lot about it, but tell me, how did you get here?
Big shout out to Jonathan Alexander and his team. I will not buy any more clothes. This is the most amazing. They are the direct supplier to Lululemon, so we just skipped the connect. We're straight at the plug. Now, that being said,
He's already looking at Nerea's Redeemed Society, man. So, having that connection and the way we see how we wear these clothes, whether it's in the boardroom,
anywhere.
in the gym, on the golf course, we're going to show up as our full selves.
So those are 2 things that are apparent here at this party. Number 1, we are going to be us, and we are revolutionizing the way that we get into the business world by being authentic to ourselves. The second thing is, in this room, you can be on a pod, you can shoot a commercial, you can get your threads, you can get a logo design, you can get your business consulted. I mean, this is the pinnacle, man. This is the pinnacle.
You can get distributorship for your alcohol brand.
Anything, man.
Yeah.
So I'm about to get on the mic right now. I got the Hall of Famers in here. The bus just pulled up. I see Mike Singletary, Kenny Lofton. Of course, we got some OGs in my family. So yeah, it's about to be a bit of a thing. We'll be back. We're gonna just keep on talking to y'all during the night.
Let's get it.